Do your 45-minute sales meetings drag on way longer while you watch your team check out with eyes glazed over, just waiting for it to end? If that sounds familiar, stick around because I'm gonna walk you through the 4 steps I use with clients to transform painful, unproductive sales meetings into high energy, results-driven sessions your team will actually look forward to. If you've ever seen that glazed over look in your team's eyes, you're not alone. I've seen it firsthand in businesses I've worked with, and here's what it looks like. I had a client who was running sales meetings scheduled for 45 minutes that regularly dragged on for 2 hours. They would do a line-by-line deal reviews, get lost in micro details, and the sales team would leave more confused than when they arrived. The CEO thought, at least we're meeting, but in reality, these meetings were killing momentum and draining valuable selling time. So how do we transform those unproductive 2-hour meetings where everyone was checked out and couldn't wait to leave? Here are the 4 steps we used with that client to turn their meetings into a high energy, focused tool that actually drove results. Before we did anything, we noticed the meetings were dragging because we were getting lost in unnecessary details. So the first step we took was to shorten and structure the meetings. We cut them down to 45 minutes with a clear-cut agenda. What did we take out? We removed the line-by-line deal reviews that wasted time and drained energy. Instead, we replaced them with focused discussions that kept the team engaged and moving forward. Next, we realized no one came prepared and it killed momentum. So the second step we took was to have reps come prepared. We had salespeople show up ready with a high-level overview of their week, what they did, the wins they had, and the key activities that drove results. This wasn't just a checklist. It created a rhythm and accountability that saved time and made every minute count. We also saw that the team needed a reason to care about these meetings. So the third step was to build recognition in. We made recognition a core part of every meeting. Salespeople often value recognition as much or even more than commission. So we celebrated closed deals, big prospecting weeks, and breakthroughs with tough clients. This created energy, motivation, and a culture where wins mattered. Finally, we noticed that without clear accountability, results were inconsistent. So the fourth step was to add public accountability. We had everyone share their inputs and results, creating a healthy pressure without shame. We tracked targets versus actuals so the team knew if they were winning or losing and what needed to happen next. And the result? Those meetings went from dreaded, confusing 2-hour marathons to focused 45-minute sessions that fired up the team. Engagement went up, deals started moving forward, and the CEO felt like they finally had control of the sales process. I had another client who was on the opposite side of the spectrum. They weren't meeting regularly at all, sometimes monthly, sometimes quarterly, and often not at all. The sales team had no direction, no idea if what they were doing was right or wrong, and zero feedback. The CEO felt out of control with no visibility into what was happening in the field. We applied the same structure and it changed everything. The team gained direction, the CEO gained visibility, and the salespeople knew exactly what was expected of them. Sales started to go up, and the CEO finally felt confident leading the team. By the way, if any of this sounds like what's happening in your business and you're tired of wasting time on meetings that don't drive results, book a call with me using the link in the description. We'll map out exactly how to run meetings your team will look forward to. When you get your sales meetings right, it changes your team's energy, your results, and your leadership confidence. The cost of running chaotic, unstructured meetings isn't just waste of time, it's missed opportunities, lost momentum, and a team that dreads showing up. But when meetings are done right, they become a catalyst for growth, just like they did for my clients. Imagine your sales meetings being the best hour of your team's week. They walk out fired up, clear on what needs to happen, and excited to go out and win. That's what effective sales meetings do. And if you want to pair the best compensation model to connect with this and drive the behaviors you want, check out this next video. So the first step we took was to shorten.
First step we took.
The first, what did I say? The first step?
First took we took. Okay. Before.
We'll be done by 3, I promise you.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Before we did it.
So the third, So the third step.
Just share.